Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Saturday baseball on the show. It's the Chicago Cubs going up against the New York Mets. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Singy, one of the stories in this one is a highly anticipated Major League debut, and all eyes will be on him as he gets the start on the mound.
I love watching pitching debuts at this level because there's no waiting around to see the rookie in action. You get thrown right into the deep end of the Major League pool. He's center stage from the first inning on. So, like you said, Boog, there's no hiding at all. There's a ton of excitement about this kid's future, and he's about to face the best lineup of his life. So I'm excited to see how he attacks it.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Okay, all set to go. Ian Happ up
left
to hit.
fielder Ian Happ.
Hard hit, right side. Toss to Alonso, and the first out of the game is an easy one. Time now for the Chicago Cubs lineup. This is a ball club that can really slug. Lots of homers, lots of extra base hits. And Chris, that of course a huge part of success in the standings for this group.
Well, if you're going to be successful in today's game, you've got to be able to hit the ball over the fence. Just defensively, very hard to find the holes. And when you're talking about pitchers, coming out of the bullpen, throwing 95 and above, very difficult. It's hard to string together 2, 3, 4 hits to score those runs. So definitely critical to hit those homers, get the extra base knocks, and that's exactly what they've been doing.
One down, base is empty. Inside, and it hit him. So here's Kyle Tucker now. Entered the day with the best batting average in the National League. Just missed. Power is such a big part of the success that we see with the good teams in the league right now, and even in the postseason. And there's a ball. Suzuki stands at first with one out. That one misses. 3-0. That clips the corner. On the ground, 2 ball. 1 at second. Over to Alonso for the inning-ending double play. Nothing across here this half. Now the Mets will step up for their first shot in a scoreless ball game. And we're back. Today's starting pitcher, Cade Horton. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
Let's take a peek at the Mets lineup here. It features a great veteran presence, Francisco Lindor.
Ah, Boog, what a great talent. I mean, the kind of player who can dominate a game at times, be a perennial all-star. He's going to take home some hardware as well. I mean, he's one of the best in the game today and always fun to watch.
Juan Soto, the next to hit, takes ball 1. In the air, left field. And it's caught for the out.
Batting third. First
Here's Pete Alonso. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
And first offering is fouled off. Alonso matched a homer in his last game. 2 outs, base is empty. Up the middle. Oh, look at the stop. Jump throw on the money. Nice play. Down in order go the Mets. We played an inning. No score. Second inning
Leading
set
off
to
for
go.
the Cubs,
And here's the first
baseman,
baseman, Michael Busch. McGill back to work. Just missed. And another ball.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished. Ooh, Rusty Valentine umpiring behind the plate in this one. He has what you might call a tall strike zone, both at the letters and down below the knees.
Yeah, and I'm sure that helps a lot of pitchers we see today who like to work up, down, trying to change eye levels and swing paths.
Yep, exactly.
Here's Nico Horner. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. Right through there for a strike. Singy, what kind of strike zone is most frustrating for hitters?
I'd say off the plate, away, and down. And why? Those are the toughest locations to hit the baseball.
Just a slow ground ball this time. Over to McNeil. Over to Alonso. Double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Swanson digs in. One run batted in yesterday. Their only run of the game. In there at the knees. Strike one.
0-1.
The shortstop takes the ball. Foul ball. And now it's even up. No score here in the second.
Okay.
Pete Crow Armstrong on deck for the Cubs. Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. On to first. That's out number 3. One hit in the inning, but no one left. Down to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here at Citi Field, bottom of the second. Now it's the DH, Starling Marte. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Marte with a homer in his last game. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Lifted in the air down the left side. Hat makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Batting fifth, left fielder,
Here's Brandon Nimmo.
Not getting the results he's wanted at the plate recently. Just one hit in his last 5 games.
Swing and a ground ball. In plenty of time to first, and there are 2 outs.
Batting sixth, third baseman, Mark Vientos.
So up next, Mark Vientos. Pitch misses there. 1-0. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Now a check swing, but he held up. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And the Mets go down 1-2-3. We'll move to the third with no score. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well.
Armstrong.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Swinging a foul out of play. And here it comes. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Stays alive. The 1-2. Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. Now he'll turn for second. And he's there with a leadoff double.
He was all over that one. That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
And now the batter is Carson Kelly. And the first pitch is drilled in the air out to center. And there's one away.
Batting ninth, third baseman, Nicky
So the go-ahead
Lopez.
run in scoring position. Nicky Lopez up to the plate. And that misses. Ball one.
1 ball, no strike.
The other way. Nimmo makes the catch. Throw behind the runner. They've got him doubled off. No runs, one hit, no errors, and no one left. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. We're tied 0-0. Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year.
Jeff McNeil.
And a slider in there for a strike.
No ball, 1 strike.
Headed towards the corner. Tucker really on his horse for it. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. And a swing and a miss. Leadoff man retired here in the 3rd.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Francisco Alvarez stands in now and watches strike 1. Next pitch is outside. Just missed. Swinging a foul straight back. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
So digging in, Tyrone Taylor. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Strike, 1.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. That one felt good, and the Mets on the board first. It's 1-0.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park.
top of the Mets order. Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here in the second game of the series. The shortstop takes the ball. This one in the air. Swanson makes the call and the grab. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. It's now 1-0. It's Major League Baseball on the show. As we go to the top of the 4th. Now here is Ian Happ. Happ, a former Gold Glove winner, 30 years old now, and he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over 300 in his last 10 games. Got the bat going too soon, it's strike 2.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
He goes down looking.
Oh, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
And the first pitch is drilled in the air out to center. Taylor puts it away. 2 away down.
Now
here's Kyle Tucker. He's 0 for 1. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 1-0. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a ball lifted in the air right field. He just missed it. And that is that. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Right fielder, Juan Soto.
Fastball for a strike. 0-1.
Good pitch to hit on a tee up in the zone. I think he was looking for something else right there.
And it finds its way through for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
That's off the inside corner, and the count is 1-1. Runner at first with no outs here. Popped up. Puts it away for the out.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Here's Starling Marte. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. It's 0-1.
These hitters have come out ready to swing the bats early in the count and swing it often. If you want to score some runs, have an offensive explosion, that can be a route to doing it.
That one hit to right. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball.
This guy at the dish excels in 2-strike counts. Got to be careful with him out there on the mound.
High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Tucker makes the play, and there's 2 down. And now it's going to be Brandon Nimmo. Grounded out his first time up. In the air, left field, down the line. Nice grab as he reached down to make the play. 1 hit, 1 left. We played 4. It's the Mets 1 and the Cubs nothing. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. McGill back to work. And that is out of play.
You know, these Cubs, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And that's outside.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
And he hits a ground ball right side. Alonso steps on the bag, and the leadoff hitter retired in the fifth.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Nico Horner will come up to hit. He hit into a double play his first time up. On the ground, and foul ball. 1 out, bases empty. Off the mark there, and the count even 1-1.
No, that's a ball.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Now batting, shortstop.
Man at first with one gone.
Swanson.
Dansby Swanson stands in. Just off the outside edge. And that's through there for a strike. And the count 1-1. Maybe a 2-ball. 5, 4, 3 double play. And the inning is over.
Poetry in motion there as the second baseman turns the double play. Nice throw to first, and that's the way to end the inning.
Back here in Queens, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now the third baseman, Mark Vientos. And a slider misses down and away. That's a strike, and it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Oh, great stop. And they get the out.
Now batting, second baseman Jeff
McNeil stands in.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
That's off the mark, and that's ball 1. In the air, right field. Tucker on the move. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away.
Batting, catcher Francisco Alvarez.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the catcher, Francisco Alvarez. And that drops in for a strike. Foul ball there. That one just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the Mets, but they still lead it 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. So up now for Chicago, Pete Crow Armstrong. And that one is downstairs. And that is ball 1. That one lifted to left. Nimmo pulls it down, and he makes the catch. One away. Carson Kelly, the next cup to hit. Flying to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. Outside low, and that's ball 1. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Now, Nicky Lopez headed towards the corner, and a foul ball. 1-run game, 1 out, 1 on. Pitch misses there. 1-1. Hammered on the line, base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, 1 out.
No, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Next to hit, Ian Happ. On the ground left side, 6, 4, 3. It's a double play, and that'll do it for the inning.
They made it look easy, but it started with a nice feed to the second baseman from the shortstop. Perfect turn, and they're out of this jam.
And we're back. John Shelby with Chris Singleton in the booth, and leading off the bottom of the 6th, Tyrone Taylor. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. And it's 0-1.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just going to have to tip your cap on that pitch.
That misses the zone. 1-2 to count.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Lined, and that's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Francisco Lindor. Fouled off. He was late for Lindor, being drafted out of Montverde Academy. He's a guy that's turned into one of the best all-around players in the game. Popped in the air, left side. Lopez. He's there. He's got it. And there's 1 away. Juan Soto now 1 for 2.
Juan Soto.
Here comes the manager out of the Cubs dugout, and he will make a move to the pen.
Pitching for
the pitcher on here,
Cubs.
Drew Pomeranz.
Number 33.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Just missed. And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even. Late with the swing there.
One ball, two strikes.
Taylor, the base runner at first with one out. Runner on the go. In the air, left field, down the line, half on his horse. Couldn't get to it before it dropped foul. 1-2 now. That one is absolutely belted. Into the Big Apple, seats and gone. Wow. He sends it out of here. His 12th of the season, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 3-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
One out, base is empty. Pete Alonso getting ready to hit. 0 for 2 in this one. That one's in there. 0-1.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
No ball, two strikes.
Ground ball up the middle. Sends it to first, and that takes care of Alonso.
Good two-seam action right there, running away from the batter, rolled over it, got the ground out.
Starling Marte up to hit. First pitch, and he just misses. Now one missed. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here in the bottom of the 6th. And there's the ball.
One strike.
Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. This one in the air. Bush under it. Brings it in for the 3rd out. Mets add 2 runs on this blast. It's now 3-0. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here at Citi Field, we go to the top of the 7th. Now it'll be the Cubs DH, Seiya Suzuki.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Action in the Mets bullpen. Reed Garrett preparing to come on if needed. Stanek also getting ready. Hard hit to third. The throw to first. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
Now batting, right fielder Kyle Tucker.
Now it's going to be Kyle Tucker.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Next offering is downstairs.
Talk about the right guy at the right spot. They really need a rally, and this guy is someone you can believe in to find a way to get on base.
Strike 2.
The Cubs trailing by 3 here in the top half of inning number 7. Next pitch inside. 2-2. This ball's chopped on the ground. Tosses to first, and 2 away to start the 7th.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
And right back to the mound. Tosses to first, and the Cubs go 1-2-3. Still in total command on the mound with 7 shutout innings. It's the Mets 3 and the Cubs nothing.
Now pitching for
We're
the
back
Chicago
in a new
Cubs.
pitcher here to start the bottom of the
Number
7th.
67.
Chris Flexen. This is his 3rd time
Flexen.
out this year. And stepping in for New York, Brandon Nimmo.
Mets, left fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Flexen, a 6'3" righty, 220 pounds. He joined the team as a free agent. On the ground, right side. Bush takes it to the bag. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting third
Mark
baseman.
Vientos up now for the Mets. And that's in there for strike 1. This one high in the air to left center. Happ moving under it. Puts it away for the out.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
And next for the Mets, Jeff McNeil. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Fastball for a strike.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
That one finds the zone, and the count is 1-2.
A 1-2 count. All he's seen is fastballs. You've got to expect something off speed. Stay back.
Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. So they make short work of him there. 8th inning coming up. It's the Mets 3 and the Cubs nothing. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Reed Garrett. This is his 5th appearance of the year.
Number 75.
So here's Horner now.
Reed Garrett.
And a strike in there.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
That misses, and the count is 1-1. Stirring in the bullpen for the Mets, Edwin Diaz, the closer, getting cranked up for a possible save opportunity. The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2. And that one ripped into right. Soto makes the catch. 1 down. And now it's Dansby Swanson.
Dansby Swanson.
Just missed.
That's a ball. 1-0.
And another ball.
2-0.
Next pitch is downstairs. And there's the automatic.
3-1.
That's ball 4. Tried another sweeper, but couldn't find a zone.
Up next for the Cubs,
Man at
center
first,
fielder,
Pete Crow Armstrong. The next Cub to hit.
Here's a run-scoring opportunity. You definitely got to push something across because it's not going to get any easier. You get to the ninth, you got a lockdown closer ready to come in.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Swanson, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. Got him swinging. Nice job behind the plate there.
Well, that splitter out of the hand, it just sort of jumps on you, and your interpretation is, here comes a fastball again. Well, it never really reaches because the bottom falls out of it, and you swing over the top, and that's why they call it a split-finger fastball, because it looks like a four-seamer.
Kelly in the box now as he leaves that one up high. And that clips the inside corner. The Mets leading by 3, and we're in the top of the 8th. And 1-2.
1-2.
High fly ball out towards left field. That one back. Gone. So he goes yard to left. It's 3-2. They needed that one, Singy.
Indeed they did. They've been fighting to get back into this game, and just like that, they're back in it. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Reed Garrett gives way, and he leaves in a one-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching for
they go with one of their more experienced arms in this spot,
55.
Ryan Stanek. He's into the game with the bases empty. So 2 away with nobody on. And up next for Chicago, Nicky Lopez. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Lindor squeezes it, and that is that. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Back after this on the show. Back here in Queens, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Francisco
Alvarez.
Outside corner, there's a strike. Flexen, a guy that comes at you with one of the biggest curveballs around. It's got a ton of movement. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Crow Armstrong makes a nice grab at a full sprint.
That was just a great jump and route to the ball. Well, it had to be. If he was going to cover all that ground and bring in that sinking liner, that's the way it had to be done. Nice job.
Taylor in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. That's hard hit on the line. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down.
And what makes it so good is the tilt and the late break to it. Kind of reminds me of Andy Pettitte as far as how sharp that breaking ball is.
That one the other way. Hauls it in for the out.
They couldn't have asked for a better out. Makes a great play on the line drive, and they keep the runner at first. Just like that, they're almost out of the inning.
Here's Juan Soto. Runner takes off. That's in for a strike. No throw. He's in there safely. On the ground, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So one hit is all they get. Ninth inning coming up. It's the Mets 3 and the Cubs 2.
Now pitching for the New York Mets, number 39, Edwin Diaz.
We go to the ninth. Here's the Cubs leadoff man, Ian Happ. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And that puts the tying run on base.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Suzuki swings through it for strike one. Swung on, belted. Back there. Long gone. His 9th homer of the year, and that's how they take the lead. It's 4-3. Well, that swing changes things.
Yes, it does. They were in striking distance. They found a way to fight back big time. Lightning fast hands to be able to hit that velocity fastball on the inside part of the plate. In my experience, when you're looking out over the plate, allowing the ball to travel, it's pure reaction to hit a pitch in that location. That's a tremendous swing.
So up next, Kyle Tucker. And first offering is fouled off.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning. It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one, that's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touching it.
And a base hit.
Now batting.
And here comes the Mets manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Edwin Diaz is done. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching.
New pitcher on now, Jose Butto.
Number 70.
Just trying to keep this one close here. And this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
So a man at first. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Michael Bush. 1 for 3. First pitch misses.
1-0.
Next offering is fouled back. Here's a 1-1. Way high. swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it, still try to get that ground ball double play.
Runner on the goal. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Taylor snags it, and there's one down.
Now batting, second baseman, Nico
Horner, the next Cub to hit. There goes Tucker. In the air, out towards right center. Soto pulls it in on the run. Now a throw to first, and he won't get back in time. It's a double play. And some late inning drama here in the ninth as this homer gives them the lead. It's now a 4-3 ball game.
Now pitching for Chicago.
Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth.
Porter
Hodge. On for his 20th appearance of the year. And the batter now, Pete Alonso. 0 for 3 in this one.
Pete Alonso.
Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss.
0-2.
And that's in the dirt. Swing and a miss, struck him out. A huge out to start the bottom of the ninth.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it. And I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But you know what happens.
Swing and a pop-up. Makes the grab, 2 down.
Now batting, left fielder, Brandon.
So they're down to their final out. Brandon Nimmo up now for the Mets. And that misses. 1-0. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the ninth. Inside. And the count is 2-0.
Well, an interesting situation. One swing you can tie up the ball game. But if you're patient and work a walk, then you bring the game-winning run to the plate.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Ball 4, he walked in. And that'll keep the line moving.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is if you are the offensive side of it.
Vientos at the plate now, and that's inside.
Well, I guarantee you, after that last visit from the pitching coach, all he did was remind his pitcher, focus on this hitter and nothing else.
2 outs. Ground ball right side, squirts through. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Well, that at-bat had a lot riding on it. Certainly a pivotal swing of the bat in this ball game. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole. A chance now to even the score and maybe extend this game.
That crosses the plate, and now they're just 1 strike away from getting out of this mess. The Mets down to their final strike. Line drive. He's got it. Ball game. And the Cubs strand the go-ahead run to hold on for the win.
Well, all game, this team had to battle with that 10th man. Those fans making a lot of noise, but they took the lead in the 9th inning, quieted things down, and were able to get those final 3 outs in the bottom half as well. Just a very well-executed ball game.
And the final score here, 4-3. The Cubs go home a winner. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.